If you like this video, please click on the like button. Comment with the names of the movies you would like us to cover next. Click the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get notified of our latest creations. We cover 100 movies from around the world every day. To advertise with our channel, reach out to us. Our contact information is on our channel page. Now, let's move to the plot of this movie.
Vishwas. Lalit Prabhakar is a firebrand local leader from Janitor Nagar, Dombivli, who is fiercely proud of his community and objects to anyone casting slander against the residents. From his community, he aids in carrying a sick man to a hospital, only to find the hospital crowded with people suffering similar symptoms. The patients are unresponsive to the medication, and a patient staggers out of the hospital, exhibiting zomboid behavior. Sudhir Amiwar is an engineer working at a local bottling company, owned by a shady local leader Appa Masale. Vijay Nikam. He lives in an apartment next to Janitor Nagar with his pregnant wife, Seema. Vaidehi Parsharami. On his first day at work, he encounters Vishwas, who is protesting against the bottling company's unfair policies depriving local residents of their rightful share of water. Meanwhile, the zombie epidemic begins spreading through town. Sudhir is almost being bitten by a zombie when running an errand, but Vishwas's timely intervention saves him. A panicked Sudhir lodges a report at the police station, causing Vishwas to be picked up and detained. Sudhir attempts to discover the source of the epidemic by looking through the PCB Pollution Control Board files, but is forestalled by his boss, who asks him to meet Masale at a party hosted by Masale. The latter warns Sudhir to not pry into affairs not concerning him. As Sudhir returns home, the zombies attack the police station, and Vishwas, taking advantage of the chaos, makes good his escape and heads towards Janitor Nagar. Sudhir returns home in his car, but is attacked by zombies. Vishwas and Sudhir meet Seema and her maid Malti Trupti Kamkar, who were out shopping at the time, and manage to escape in the nick of time along with a couple of other residents, including Bide, a senior citizen, and Rajendra, an arrogant flat owner, in a journalist's car when Sudhir's car breaks down. They attempt to flee Dombivli but are prevented from doing so by a police barricade put in place by the government to stop the infection from spreading. An altercation ensues in which Bide is shot by the police, forcing the rest of the group to rush towards an hospital for urgent medical aid. The group arrives at the hospital to find it completely overrun by zombies, but a doctor holed up there is able to treat Bide's wound, leaving him weak but otherwise capable of holding up. After a brief scare in which Sudhir believes himself to be infected, but is found to be healthy, Vishwas, Sudhir, and the journalist decide to go to the source of the infection, a restricted area in the factory, which Sudhir had noticed on his first day at work. They stealthily sneak past the zombified guards and discover Masale's immunity-boosting tablets, which left toxic wastes during manufacturing, which was allowed to leak into the local water supply due to the callous attitude of the management. Masale arrives on the scene and shoots Vishwas, but is bitten and turned into a zombie when trying to escape with the money stashed at the factory. Meanwhile, Seema and the others attempt to escape the hospital, but are betrayed by Rajendra, who harbors a prejudice against the so-called slum dwellers of Janitor Nagar. When a fire alarm goes off in the hospital, the zombies are showered with water, stopping them in their tracks. Seema abandons Rajendra and reaches the factory in a fire engine. Vishwas, Sadir and the journalist, weary from fighting off zombies, are struggling to hold them off when Seema and her group reach there and shower the zombies with the fire engine's hose, allowing everyone to escape. Single quote. Vishwas is elected president of a local political organization for his contribution, and Sadir is blessed with a baby daughter. A zombie Rajendra ends up on the railway tracks where he is run over by a speeding train. Single quote.